The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild plays with the series' staple mechanics in a bunch of surprising ways and throws you right into the action without hesitation. That might sound like a red flag if you really love Zelda the way it is, but on the other hand, the updates offer a fresh new perspective on a franchise we know and love. Here are 5 ways The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will challenge your expectations. First things first, you won't get hearts to refill your health by defeating enemies, cutting grass, or smashing pots. You need to spend time gathering ingredients and cooking food or elixirs before heading out. Even rupees aren't as easy to come by anymore, so be prepared to get very familiar with the sale price for various items. My Link basically doubled as a chef and a miner just to make some extra cash in times of need. Breath of the Wild's combat is strongly shaped by inventory management, in that weapons are breakable and you only have a certain amount of weapon slots. You have to make choices about what weapons to hold onto and what to throw out when you find something new, keeping in mind that some weapons might not work at all in certain environments. There's definitely more of a focus on dodging than ever before too, and some fights require careful blocking and parrying, as well as some very specific bow aim, with the right kind of arrows. While the introductory moments do give you brief tutorials on how some new items work, beyond that, Breath of the Wild doesn't hold your hand. The opening hours feature challenging puzzles, multiple quest objectives you can tackle in any order, and even some enemies that are a pain to escape from, much less actually fight. And in a huge change for the series, Breath of the Wild grants you several key powers right at the start, giving you a large and varied toolset for combat and puzzle solving. Breath of the Wild features formal side and story quests, but don't worry if you're the type of player who likes to ignore objective markers and walk off into the wilderness. This game's open world is both massive and densely filled with new things to discover. Even if you're not following any particular quest or doing the story, you can simply explore the world for hours and hours. There are some specific things we really know Zelda for, and while Breath of the Wild still has the soul of a Zelda game, it changes a lot of things up. The hero doesn't wear green clothes, there's no annoying fairy or talking hat giving you directions, and your progression isn't defined by which items you've unlocked. You don't even have to do things in a defined order, and in that, it presents unparalleled freedom for the series, and ultimately feels totally fresh and original. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is out March 3rd alongside the Switch itself. Stay tuned to IGN for our review on March 2nd at 3 a.m. Pacific Time and 6 a.m. Eastern.